Why, hello there, this is Eric with ForgeCon Conclusions. We're going to be repairing this ring right here. It has a couple things going on. So most of the stones are loose. It's two stones in a channel, and it goes a ways around the ring. And this spot right here, it actually has a big chunk of the channel missing. It does look like it's been worked on before, so we have to keep that in mind, so I'm not sure what we're going to run into. And then we're also going to be sizing this ring down, so I'm going to be using this tool right here. It's going to go down from a size 5.5 to a size 4.5. I'm just basically going to snap that over there. And we'll saw off that piece, and then we'll bring the ring down to the size that it needs to be. We're gonna fill in the broken channel area first. We're gonna size this down to a 4.5. So we're at about a 5.5 right now on this ring mandrel. We have our scribe lines. I have a saw blade on here, and we're basically just going to cut this. So I find my scribe line. What we're doing right now, we have the ring. It's been bent, and we have the two shanks coming together, and we're trying to get this where it meets up as flat and flush as possible. You don't want a light gap. So you want the this is all hard solder, 14 karat gold. And we're going to have the solder fill in this and basically bond these two pieces together at this point in time. This ring has been sized, soldered together, and as you can see, it's covered with a glassy substance. That's the flux. It's required to be used during the soldering process, and now we have to remove that. So it's going to go into a very light, mild acid called the pickle, and that's where we're heading. It'll be in here for a few minutes and get the glassy substance off. All the glass-like substance removed from it. So now our next step is we're going to sand the inside, and then we're going to hammer it to the right size that we need. So these are the stones in channel, and you can see how much this is moving around. Now, if we go along and check the other spots, we're looking to see how many loose stones there are, and kind of like how loose are they, and then what we might actually use a different piece of equipment, a hammer tool, and we're gonna go along the top of that and push the metal down. So there's hammer marks from the sizing and a little bit of solder and that kind of stuff. So we have to bring the ring back to the state that it was in, and bring it back to a high shine. So very gently, going to be filing and then moving on to different sandpapers. Sandpaper after the filing. We fixed up this channel here, put some new metal to fix up the corner that was missing, and now we have a little bit of an area where this was like, doesn't have the pattern anymore. So all I'm going to do is use this very small ball burr, and I'm going to pull this down and make a new cut on there to restore the pattern. We've got a little bit of polishing compound. We're going to use this brush here, and we're going to do the top where all these grooves are. With the little brush, we could get into a little hard to reach places, and then for the rest of this, we'll use the polishing machine. All right, so let's get. We're gonna use the polishing compound. We have triply here on this stiffer buff, and we're gonna polish it up with that. So this ring, it's been polished, so there's a lot of polishing compound all over it. It's the darkness, and it's gonna go into the ultrasonic. What this is going to do is send pulses, and that's going to help loosen up the oils and soils polishing compound that's in this ring, and it's also got some detergents in it that'll help break down the material. So off it goes. So we've got the ring just out of the ultrasonic. So you can look behind the back of the ring. You can see the light going through it. So we've got majority of the compound out. Now we're going to steam it. So what we're doing now is our quality check afterwards. So we're looking at the overall finish of the piece, and I'm using this tool here just to see if the stones are moving. Alright, so in this project we resized the ring to a 4.5, fixed up part of the channel, and then went through, hammered all the channels down because a significant number of the stones were loose. Now they're all tight. So this ring is all polished up and ready to go.